Okay, one more example of a growth regular calculation that's very different. Everything we've dealt with up to this point, we've been looking at examples where and what the majority of our growth retardants and growth regulators are liquids. But we may run into scenarios with one or two of them, such as B9, and it is actually a solid. It is a water-soluble granule. And we have to do this a little bit differently. But in fact, you've kind of already done this, because we then would do a part per million calculation for the solid, actually identically to how you did fertilizer calculations. So B9, its active ingredient is dimenazide. It's 85% dimenazide, or 85% active ingredient, and it is a water-soluble granule, a solid. And let's say for the problem that we're going to do a B9 spray. We determine that we need 1,000 liters to cover the area that we need to cover. And we want to have the spray solution to be 1,500 parts per million. Again, that means 1,500 parts per million of the dimenazide, the active ingredient, not just the raw B9. And again, it's 85% active ingredient. It's very much like a fertilizer calculation. So 1,500 parts per million is equivalent to 1,500 milligrams of active ingredient per liter, as you recall. So just like a fertilizer, 1,500 milligrams AI per liter is what we need. It is 85%, so we divide by 0.85. And just keeping up with these units here, some of you really need to do that. It helps you. 0.85 milligrams dimenazide, or active ingredient, per milligram B9. So we divide, and we come out with 1765 milligrams. This cancels, these units flip. Milligrams of B9 per liter. Now, if we don't do something here, we're going to get a huge number. So let's divide this by 1,000 to convert this to grams, which would mean it's the same thing as 1.765 grams of B9 per liter. We needed 1,000 liters. So we need 1765 grams of B9 total in that 1,000 liters. So you would put this, or 1.765 kilograms. So you would put this into your mix tank. Again, it's a solid. And then bring the water volume up, adding water to 1,000 liters, and get that mixed, and there's your 1,000 liters that would also be at 1,500 ppm active ingredient B9, or 1,500 ppm dimenazide. So really, when we're dealing with the solid growth retardant, we're doing essentially identical to what we did with fertilizers.